So thank you for the opportunity. Let's start with Dynamics 365 Commerce. And so personally, I'm Ramesh. I'm a retail solution specialist with our 14 years of experience in end-to-end implementation, rollouts, and support projects. So I started with Dynamics retail management system, then moved to AX, then retail, commerce, and LS1 POS, then GK, SAP Omni-POS as well. So currently I'm working as an IT project manager retail in the Cardivi group, and I will just be starting it with yeah. So in the first half of the session, I will just introduce what is the Dynamics 365 core concepts and how it is done. And in second phase, I'll just give a brief introduction about the store commerce app, which is newly launched, and the e-commerce as well. So let's start with the evolution of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Commerce. So initially, it started with retail management system, which is having the point of sale, store operations manager, and HQ, which integrates with Dynamics Great Plains. After that, AX Retail has been launched, which is having the EPOS Enterprise Point of Sale, HQ, and Dynamics AX, which is also it connects to Retail HQ and Dynamics AX 2012, and then AX7 Cloud. And here you can see it was again moved to cloud, and it was rebranded as Dynamics 365 Retail, which have modern point of sale, cloud point of sale, and online services. It's also having the call center aspect, and which connects to Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations as well. So here they recently rebranded it to Dynamics 365 Commerce. So I'll just start with retail management system. So before it have store operations, you have three particular core concepts was there: a point of sale, then the store operations, and headquarters. So the stores will be connected with all the data, and it synchronizes the financial and inventory operations to the ERP. And then in AX, this is a retail management point of sale, which is a screenshot of how the point of sale looks in RMS, which is around 10 years old screen, how it looked like. And this is the operations, how it looked like for the backend. And this is for a image from AX retail and AX point of sale, and retail omni-channel point of sale started from AX, which is having tightly integrated with all the core concepts like finance, warehouse management, supply chain, and it also connects with stores, catalog, kiosk, web, mobile, and all the corporate accounts as well. So Dynamics 365 Retail delivers a complete integrated end-to-end solution that unifies back office, in-store, and online to manage the increasing customer demands and expectations. The core capability of Dynamics 365 e-commerce is to engage the customers across all the channels. There is majorly four key areas are there, which provides a seamless unified shopping experience and a frictionless engagement across all the channels, and also provide the convenience to or give the fulfillment and create promotion across all the channels. So as I said, Dynamics 365 Commerce having some additional capabilities like e-commerce and connected commerce and fraud protection as well. Currently, they introduced the intelligent recommendation and the customer experts as well. So here, which delivers a unified and personalized and seamless shopping experience, along with the enable AI-driven intelligent orders as well. So this will helps the system to give a modernized retail store and streamline the operations to give and provide a personalized shopping experience and to the customers. So here we see the D365 Commerce delivers a complete omnichannel solution and which is integrated with the merchandising, order management, customer loyalty, inventory management, and analytics as well. So it's also connected with various retail channels like brick and mortars, call center, e-commerce, and Lifecycle and the kiosk based. So if you see the core component, core capabilities, which is very flexible and which is can be flexible with cloud, edge, and hybrid. And currently they have introduced an application level which is called Store app, which is published in Microsoft Store itself. So these are the main core components. So we'll start with what is commerce. So commerce solution is having really three components, which is headless commerce engine, headquarters, and an ERP. That can be a Dynamics 365 ERP or a third-party ERP. So basically, the headless commerce engine, which gives you to interact the ERP data and gives you the ability to structure the data and serve it across retail channels. So here you can have a structure and manage the data within the headquarters, and it gives a solution to analyze the product catalog, assortments, price, promotion, and serve to the headless commerce engine and connected to the HQ, which works conjunction with the ERP solution that can be D365 or any third-party ERP like SAP or Oracle. So if you see the traditional and emerging channels like in-store, call center, digital commerce, marketplaces, social and conversation, which is tightly integrated with all these three components. And here you can see this customer and business facing challenges like what is the how the people are how connected to the system, specifically like a store staff which they can be in physical store or pop shops. Consumers can communicate now in online or digital platforms, or they can connect to website and take orders, and even at the stores they can go for hybrid of orders. They can take a few items from the shop, and they can also do a hybrid order by sending them home or picking from other store as well. The virtual boards and virtual agents, that is also very much helpful, which is tightly integrated with the virtual PowerPoint applications, which provide the virtual buying experience by through online itself. So business users can buy and see the experience through live shopping experience as well. So combining the both options like traditional and emerging channels and customer facing, which is fully integrated and it comes as an on single ecosystem which benefits the users. And D365 Commerce is a complete retail solution that delivers unified commerce across all the channels. And it includes sales, mobility, intelligence, and productivity as well. So in this current pandemic situation, the unified commerce is a fundamental shift in how the technology support the retail business. So with the unified commerce merging from front end to back end systems in a single platform, and the technology have no longer set as standalone and separate entities. So this will give a very rich omni-channel solution that gives an ability to operate across all the channels of different individuals, and customers can easily interact and get a high level shopping experience. So now we just go to the core components and the key channels. So as I said before, we have mainly two core components and three key channels. And here you can see one is the ERP system, which is mainly used to take the orders and backend financial and inventory system. And other one is headless commerce engine, which is the nucleus of the commerce, that is an API integration layer that connects from backend to the front end. So the headless commerce engine, what happens here is this acts as an API integration line, sorry, API integration layer which connects from front end to back end, and it process all the operations as well. So here the channels and the headless commerce engine, what it happens is like HCE, which is known as headless commerce engine, which have three channels, and it set up the major manage the area on online, which is commerce, and others are point of sale, which are point of sale brick and mortar stores or mobile point of sale, as well as the click and collect solutions. So here you can see the third party applications like marketplace, social boards, that also it renders here, and it's connects with a single solution. So if when we see the customer insights before we have only the we used to do the point of sale or retail applications only to sell the item, but now the data and the customer insights also having a very much important role, and especially for the customer data is very important, and it gives a personalized recommendations and a 360-degree profile which can give the customers a specified promotional offers, and these are all generated through the machine learning language, machine learning, which can be also enrich the customer insights here. So when it comes to the channels and head commerce engine, all the data, which is a content management system, also will be related to saving here, which can be used in point of sale as well as the e-commerce. So digital platform also it can be using for the higher level of experience, which ensures no data is cached or duplicated, and it will be at real time scenarios. Now, omni-channel offering. So we can see the customers will connected to the store's catalog or kiosk, also any platform which is connected to all the bridging area and which is tightly integrated with the HQ. And retail HQ will be connected with financial management, supply chain, marketing, and supply chain as well. Because here we are mainly talking about the availability of the items. That is the main thing here, and especially with the distributed order management and the intelligent order management, it elevates the experience of employee as well as the customer for this. Now I'm just showing you the architecture, or we can say the high level component overview. So this one we can start with the end user. So basically an end user can be an back office employee or a call center employee. They will connect to the Dynamics 365 using an application or a website. They will be connecting to the back office, which is Dynamics 365 Commerce HQ, which is tightly integrated with the supply chain management, finance and operations, and human resources. So this full package is from the HQ, Commerce HQ. It will be connected to the core commerce scale unit. Before it was known as retail scale RSU. Now this will be connected to the point of sale or any external applications as well, which in-store people will be using it. And here the web storefront application is there. This is connected to the e-commerce storefront, which e-commerce customers will be connecting and getting to. So both the posts will be using the e-commerce platform, which are the content management software and the digital asset management, which here we have an site builder. Site builder is the application where we can produce the Microsoft websites, and this will be used by the content author or the site manager itself. So when it comes to the third-party applications, we have the shipping center services, gift card services, fiscalization based on the countries, payment gateways. All are we have, and we can use it with the ISVs as well. And all these are connected to the Azure data storage lake and CDS. So based with the help of CDS, it will be tightly connected to the CRM, which is Dynamics 365 customer engagement, which can be sales, marketing, customer service, and project automated service as well. So now we will be saying the retail and the commerce mobility. So anytime, any device, multiple platform and support, easy to deploy, configure, and implement, and easy to operate as well, omni-channel excellence, and it's scalable and cloud engineers. So now the retail concepts, as I shown before, we have channels, retail stores, online stores, and call centers. So we have the interfaces, point of sale, which can be cloud point of sale, mobile point of sale, store app, or e-commerce, or Dynamics 365 retail solution, which have a rich client as well and workspaces. So the benefit of the cloud point of sale is it's a web-based POS which have zero zero footprint deployment. Also, we have modern point of sale. The benefit of that one is it can have a offline capability and can use the point of sale or a tablet or mobile as well for this. In online stores, you can see the Microsoft D365 e-commerce is a end-to-end solution which have very powerful search technology and fully integrated with web front as well as the store catalog and the time order management. It's So regarding the output of Power BI, we can see the different types of reports, dashboards, and in the we can use our own analytics and summaries. We can do it, and apart from that, there are plenty of uh, template is also available, and we can customize that with in the Power BI. And here you can see the workspaces. So here also we have different workspaces which will be used to manage the retail stores, registers, device, call center, and this is also can be customizable. The key concepts are centralized data and order management across all the channels, which are to manage the channels, catalogs, products, pricing, and inventory as well. And when it comes to the cross-channel and cross-device workflows, we have to manage the post configuration, hardware configuration, visual profiles, loyalty, cross-channel fulfillment, and symmetrical and omni-channel retail services as well, which shares and utilize the promotion services. So here we can see the consumer shopping journey and the back office process. So it starts with consumer shopping journeys start with advertisement, social benefits, social media, or loyalty programs, or some blog or campaign, or the store visit. So the evaluation will be happening on these platforms like in-store, in-store, website, or mobile, or some reviews based on the reviews or social media platforms as well. When it comes to buying, they will try to buy from website, in-store, kiosk, mobile, and call center and pop-up stores. And post-purchase, like for the delivery installation, also will be happening. Parallelly, the back office process will be starting from planning and procurement, which is mainly nowadays with the vendor management, demand forecasting, retail space planning, merchandising, and here we will be using intelligent order management or the distributor order management for merchandising and distribution. Platforms like replenishment, cross-docking, transportation, EDI services as well, and marketing we use as customer enhancement programs, loyalties, promotions, discount offers, dynamic pricing, personalized offers also we can provide through this. So when it comes to sales operations, mainly the store operations, we can use point of sale, e-commerce, and payment processing through ADN or any type of ISVs. We can provide it that as well. And centralized management we can do, and fulfill services and financials. Once sales is done, it will be posted with the D365 F&O by the batch jobs or by the schedules. Also, we can manage the orders, and we can do the shipping and field service based on the warranty checks as well. So this is one of the main new store application which is recently launched. So Here you can see this is an store application which is available in Microsoft Store itself. And here we are going to discuss on the overview, functionality, and benefits of that one. Why we built, why Microsoft built the store commerce application, then the comparison and a quick roadmap. Yeah. So when we see this one, it mainly having the store commerce application, which have exactly same like how it was in the MPOS and Cloud Post. There is no UI or there's no differences is there. Look and feel will be same and exactly same UI will be provided. Same like a M micro modern point of sale or cloud point or even the hybrid application as well. The main um, the main feature is why the store app is came is to which is having two major things, which is the framework changes as well as some benefits, mainly majorly like application lifecycle management and hardware sessions as well. So here it fully supports point of sale, cash and shift management, customer engagement, assisted selling and clienteling, stores and order fulfillment, inventory and reporting, and all the options we have. So now we are coming to the overview of the store commerce, which is having a modern experience with a simplified ALM. So here the framework. So this is a major change. It will act as a shell, and this application store app will be tenders to the CPOs before this will is very much helpful for the better performance, page navigation, and the load time as well. So the another very important benefit is ALM, application lifecycle management. Before in MPOS or even for the hybrid apps, we have to go to the LCS service self-service page or a retail SDK, and we have to do the changes in the in the package, and we have to repackage, build, and deploy it. Now when by using the store app, it's very easy and convenient. There's no complex scenarios. We can just deploy the it will be automatically updated, and we can do it with simply by updating the Windows policies, and the update will happen in the shell app. Other important thing is we can have in dedicated hardware session. In Cloud Post, we have only the shared hardware session. So here, by using the app, we can have a dedicated hardware sessions. And extensions also, it can be easily done. The extensions, it will be directly connected with the CPOS. And device also it can be connected. So as I said, the major feature is the performance, better navigation, and the page load. And now this is not supporting the offline, but the major goal is, and it's also in the roadmap, it will be available in offline in the future. So why the store app? As I said before, the performance, that is a main key area. So it works with the Chromium engine, and which helpful for better page load and navigation. And regarding the technical side, because JavaScript it's depreciated in 2009. So in order to align with the future technology, the upgrade is happening in the technical side as well. And regarding the unified framework, which will be available for the Windows applications, Android, everything will be in similar pattern. And the last very important thing is dedicated hardware station, which is which we don't have in Cloud Post. So that is also very much useful here. So settlement configuration, we need a prerequisite of Windows 10 and Server 2019. Will be configured in HQ device, and we can download it from Microsoft Store and install it, and we can just do the troubleshooting with the Windows application settings as well. So when it comes to the comparison, so the comparison between the three applications, which are Store Commerce, retail modern point of sale and cloud point of sale. So the major benefit is ALM. So application life manager sorry, application lifecycle management is very easy here. There's no complex processes are there, so it's very easy to manage. And when it comes to framework, the framework also changed with the Chromium Engine and Microsoft WebView. So here in Cloud Post, we can use only the shared hardware system, but here we can use the both options we have. Currently, the offline is not there, but it will be supported in future. That is one of the major um, additions for here. As I said, the extension also it's directly deployed and it renders with the CPOS. Now coming back to the e-commerce side. So e-commerce, we have a great opportunity to work with the B2B and the B2C, which is they have their own inbuilt websites, so it's a bit more easy, and there are a lot of features are available here with e-commerce, which we can directly use it. And like it's a complete pack. We don't want to scratch from. We don't want to build anything from scratch. Everything is connected. So when it comes to a product discovery and cloud powered search, website pickup, and intelligent recommendations, everything will be done it with the customer support service. Everything is coming from Microsoft ecosystem, so it will be more easy to manage, and it's future forwarded with the roadmap as well. So when we see the roadmap here for the B2B also, we can do the B2B connections with signing up the business partner and giving quick order by templates which for the reorder purpose. Also, we have the quick account verification information also can be done through this. So this is an overview on just for the commerce and thing. I'll just want to show you a quick overview on how the click and connect works, and like I'll just go through a small session of the demo as well. So basically, the click and collect, which is most popular now. So basically, the click and collect, it's simply buy online and pick up it in store. So before it was known as BOPIS. Now, especially for the click and collect, is a form of omni-channel flow where the shoppers can make the purchases online and pick from any physical location rather than it getting delivered. Especially in this COVID pandemic situation, there's a large part to play with shift from offline to online retail. So now the ecosystem of e-commerce itself is changing, and it's changing fully rapidly. So I'll just give you a brief introduction how this works. So majorly it have two processes, which is order processing and order fulfillment. So here we have these are the two phases, and we have majorly four status are there, which is things will be picking will be done, picked, packed, and pick up. So I'll just go to another page. Yeah. So this is an overview. So how it works is click and collect business process. The customer will start browsing it, the items, and they will be adding to the shop cart. And when they check out, they will place the order. So once they place the order, the sales order will be going to the order management system, which is e-commerce D365, and from here it will be connected to the D365 HQ, and then from D365 HQ it will be directly generated a stored pickup order and stored based to the collection place, which retail store it is assigned to it. So here, this is a process which happens here. The store manager will maintain the picking sequence based on the date, and once the picking is completed, it will be marked as picked, and then it will be handed over to the areas where the pickup area, and we will mark it as picked, and customer will get notified, and customer will come based on, there are a few options are there. It will be automated options are there. So based on the company policy, they will be doing it. And if they didn't, the customer didn't pay, and if if it is at the time of payment is at the time of collection, So based on the business policy, we can set up like a few days. So if the customer didn't come to collect order within 7 days or the particular X days which is configured, we can put back as a list as a click and reserve as well, and it will be added to the store inventory as well. So order fulfillment is mainly with the distributed order management. So currently, distributed order management having great capability, which helps retailers intelligently manage the orders, and we are giving the options to buy anywhere, deliver anywhere, and return anywhere. So the DOM capabilities in the D365 retailer can ship the inventory to the customer from the retail store or a warehouse, and it can be synced together, and we can give to a collection point or send them to buy from store options as well. So here I'm just showing a scenario which the customer is trying to buy a necklace and a watch together. So I'm giving three options. One is ship direct. So currently the physical location of the watch is in warehouse and the necklace is in store. So in the first scenario, what we are going to do is we will be shipping it separately. So the watch will be going from warehouse to the customer, and from here it will be going from store one to the customer's house. Second option, customer will be option giving the choosing the option, the click and collection, which is from the store one. So in this case, DOM or the IOM setups will be automatically takes this inventory order, and it will be transferred from warehouse to the store one. And once it is packed, a customer will get notified, and they will come and collect it. Another scenario is to collect it from the store 3. So here DOM or IOM setup will be doing the transfer order, and this both the items will be shipped from warehouse and store 1 to store number 3. And once it's packed, the customer will be notified, and customer can come and get the notification by email or SMS based on the configuration setups, and they can come and collect it. So the life cycle, yeah. So for the sales order life cycle of a DOM, how it works is we'll get all the order sources from call center, brick and mortar, e-commerce, and everything will come to the order management system. And this order management system will be sending the profile based on the profiles. It will go to the DOM, and it will process and will make a fulfillment plan. This fulfillment plan will go for an approval. So once approval is done, it will be automatically processed. So click and collect setups we can do based on the requirement. So we can do by select the product, and by choosing the store and pickup location as well, or a standard click and order option which I already discussed, or advanced click and order. We can go for same day and next day options as well. Or if it is like a grocery or with having the supermarket options, we can go with a select date with the time slot option as well. Or the last one is a hybrid sales order, which the single order also can be splitted. That is, we can ship it so some items, and or we can collect from another store, or we can take some items from the store itself. I'll just go through a quick overview. So can search the items, and we can filter it, and we can choose the store area, and so it will show where it is available and where the availability stock will be there. We can pick up option, we can select it. Once we done the checkout, it will ask whether it can be place order, and here we can see the store is we are picking from the particular store. So what happens is once it is done, it will be automatically going to the HQ, and from HQ it will deliver to the point of sale. So here we are in the point of sale. So here you'll get the notification for the fulfillment and orders to pick up. So you will get the overview how many items are available to pick up on this particular scenario. So here we can choose once a customer. Once the staff is going to pick the items, we can choose it. And here, based on this one, we have options like picking, and once it is picked, we can mark it as picked. and another option is to the backup. And when the customer comes, we can select that one. All the details will come here, and based on the payment method, if it is paid, or if we can just make the bill, or if not, the customer can pay the bill and they can also take it. So here we have mobile point of sale, which is mainly used for picking and options. So it will be more convenient for the team to in the back office and the store operations team to pick the items and do it. So once the picking is completed, we can set up the configuration by mail or SMS notifications. Here you can see it's ready for pickup and order is complete, and we can give the bill also through the e-bill invoicing as well. So here we can the latest features like in-store pickup and curbside pickups, that is also it's supporting in now. So when it comes to the backend, we can set up in the HQ which type of locker pickup options store. So these things can be configured. So here in the e-commerce side, we have an option. We can set up the live streaming option also. That will be more easily and convenient for the online buyers to check the product before buy, because nowadays a lot of return items are going, that is also affecting the profitability of the business. So those options also will be very much useful for the business. So now retailers can manage the traffic by traffic by maintaining the time slots as well. So that options also it's we can cover it. So majorly the click and collect having customer benefits like speed, low cost, and convenience. And for the business, the challenges are there. The customer's expectation is very high, and we need to give a top level services, and the speed to the market also to be considered. Especially the customers can enjoy the speed of fulfillment and save on shipping cost and convenience of picking their order and at any time which suits for them. And customer experience, as I said, the overall experience and the long waiting time for picking the items, those things also. Business challenges are there, business and operation challenges like inventory management. We need to make sure that the inventory is correct based on the availability. Yeah, and the very important thing is speed to market. So now most of the retailers are offering the click and collect and click and collect options, but on how good we are giving the fulfillment experience compared to the competitor, that is the key success factor. So there are some dynamics options also there. So we'll just go through the Dynamics 365 Commerce Wave Plan is also there. So this is the overview. So yeah, any questions or anything?
Yes, there are some questions in the chat. Can you see the questions?
Let me check. Yeah. So are the people your home country using click and collect a lot? Yeah. So nowadays the click and collection options are majorly it's very important because most of the people are preferring to buy the items from home, which they have their own feasibility, like we can use offers, and apart from that, it's more convenient, especially in this pandemic. The next question is, do you have an relevant explanation of how fraud prevention is in retail works? Okay, so that is a detailed topic, and it have a separate module that we have. So fraud protection is based on the volume and um, how many volume is expected, and how the fraud protection can be helpful based on the interest. So it's a separate module, and Microsoft we can buy for that option. What is the time and budget of a small recruiter retail have budget? Okay. So when we say the commerce application, so commerce application is belongs to D365 financial operation. So we need minimum 20 licenses, and we need to set up the commerce background operations. And when it comes to the e-commerce, we have 2 or 3 packages are there. It is available in the website, Microsoft website itself. So it's based on the transactions options as well, and the volume of. So if you are opting the cloud options, there are few options are there. So you can do uh, selection based on the company's requirement and how it can be done. So regarding the timeline is basically to set up how whether the D365 is already set up there, or only we are going to move with the AX, whether it's in which point of sale we are using, and which are the modules we are going to set up. So the timeline is basically on timeline, and budget is basically based on both the business, how much volume we are going to use it, and how much point of sale, and e-commerce as well. Is there any power flow platform connector to the? Yeah, so we already have retail connectors, we already have it, and we have some Power BI ISVs are also providing. Apart from that, we have some templates which is already provided by Dynamics Power Platform. So we can enable it in a click, and based on the business requirement, we can customize it. So no validation of addresses, for example, that I didn't get it, the question. So no validation of addresses, for example.
That was, I think, connected to the fraud prevention.
Yeah, so yeah, there is a detailed topic. So it works as a separate module. So it's an additional feature, and it's like how the connector store works. So the fraud protection itself, it's a separate module. So we need to check the fraud check as well. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So
and thank you for joining.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
For this great session. Yeah.
Yes.
And can you share your contact details once again? Because if there are some questions,
yeah,
it
sure.
would be helpful to know how to reach you.
So they can connect me in LinkedIn, or this is my email ID.
Okay, so here's your live email account. Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So all of you have a good evening and a good weekend. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.